Oh, hi, you guys. Welcome to the show. Today we are running a level 10 one-shot as requested by our players. We will be running this one-shot from the preparation stream that I did earlier on. So if you tuned in earlier, you can now see how the prep compares to the actual game. And as you might notice, that I always use one A5 side to prepare. The other A5 side is for my notes during the game, things like initiative tracking, that sort of thing. I tend to use this rather than Roll20. I don't know why. Roll20 could do it for me, but I don't use that. I don't know why. So, here are my social links. If you're not already a part of the Discord, you should be. It's a wonderful place, a wonderful community where we all look after each other. It's inclusive, it's safe, it's great. Get involved. Twitter, if you guys would like to be in a game, send me a DM on Twitter and I will get you a game. I can see I've got a little bit of a backlog of people, but soon when we are starting the next season, I will be burning through those requests. Okay. Basically, I'll be running 3 viewer games a week with potentially up to 12 new players a week. So I will be getting through all of you guys very quickly once we get going. I'm just sorting out this in between season stuff at the minute. And YouTube will sort that out as we go. Patreon. I have a Patreon. If you guys would like to support me, you could do so for as little as $1. And if you liked the look of my alright-ish, alright, calm down. If you liked the look of my prep book earlier, this one, then you can find it on my merch website there. Now, also, we have a tweet up today. If we get 10 retweets of that tweet, then I will be using Wild Magic Surges, and Wild Magic Surges occur every 10 retweets. So we're already on 3.
Looks like we got a new
doing
friend.
well. Thank you for the host guy. It's Alexandrian, so he's in Zoom. So yeah. Oh, I also have a competition. If you guys want to win some rainbow dice, go and check out that tweet. Go and give it a retweet and everything else. You can win some rainbow pride dice. I don't do them as much justice as Alice's picture, which is in the tweet. Go and check it out. But I think that's everything from me. So let's go and get our players for today. Oh, hi, you guys. You are live.
Hi.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
So,
No.
why don't we go round and we'll introduce the players first, and then I'll set a scene afterwards. We'll keep the nice happy music playing for now. It's enjoyable. So we'll work our way down the screen. We'll start with at Baronhawk. Oh, hi.
Oh, hello. How are things? Theronhawk, and just here to have a little bit of fun today.
How about your player today?
Well, my character is a human warlock named Alexander Little. He is of noble birth, and just out to be a hero for the people.
Isn't that nice? Aww. So next down the screen, we welcome at Likes the Villain. Oh, hi, Sheena.
Hi. So my name is Sheena, Likes the Villain, and I am playing Una, who is an Eladrin barbarian, Path of the Zealot, who is been spending quite a few many years seeking revenge for something.
Revenge!
Yes.
Next down the screen, we welcome back Jay Bambi. Oh, hi.
Hi! So I'm playing a bugbear rogue called Felicity Snufflebum, who is smaller than bugbears normally, so she kind of got a bit outcast because she's tiny and a bit angry.
Aww.
Aww.
It sounds cute, doesn't it?
It does. I'm genuinely
Sounds horrific.
a little saddened. And last but most certainly not least, we welcome back Alexandrian at Dark Fox Numbers. Oh, hi!
Hello. Thank you very much for having me back.
Welcome.
So today I am reprising the role as Philbert, the human revenant who point blank refuses to acknowledge that he's actually dead. So that's fun. He's a cleric as well, just to make life interesting. We've never managed to turn undead. Still not quite sure what's going to happen. He's very chivalrous and very noble, and puts everyone ahead of himself. Yeah, and is just traveling the world, taking in the sights through his one fairly good eyeball.
Excellent. So it sounds like the majority of you have good intentions towards people as a thing, which is handy because that'll plot hook in nicely to today's little plot. Basically, we find ourselves not in the happy music. We find ourselves late at night, gathered around a campfire in a small enclave. This is more of an outpost, a sort of guard tower, if you will. The guardsman there is speaking to you about a nearby settlement of fire giants who are, it would seem, preparing for war. You guys will know that this is an enclave of several communities that have all gathered together to try and hire you. They've been trying to afford the four of you between them. They are worried of impending war. So as we open, we'll open on a monologue, of course. What else? As the guardsman says, the mountains are the border between our kingdom and the realm of the fire giants. Look far eastward. See how the peaks turn black? Their forges must burn day and night to mark the mountains so. Some mornings sunrise dims from the smoke and soot. Long have we watched the pass and tallied our fortunes at its stillness. Recently, though, there are signs our luck is turning. Fiery orbs sail through the night skies and land too near these woods. Scouts report deep craters shrouded in smoke and ash. One sits a mere hour's walk from this outpost, and I fear the enemy makes ready some terrible weapon.
I think they're just playing a game. Kind of like cricket.
I mean, that if that be the case, more's luck to 'em, but I don't want one of them fireballs landing on our villages.
Well, have you thought about asking them if they would play their game in a different direction?
The fire giants are hostile. They attack on sight. That's how we lost my da.
Why would they be attacking you? What have they got to gain from traveling this far down?
We poured water on them.
That would go in and make them very upset.
I don't think we've poured no water on them, no. They're aggressive by nature, I think. They're not the brightest. I think some of them can speak some sort of language, but none of them speak common. Communication is difficult.
Well, let's communicate the only way we know. Let's punch back.
That might be the only way that you know.
And you're saying it's a bad way?
It is effective in some times, but
I
I'll
found
go
it's
over wherever
mostly...
we need to go.
Well, I imagine you lot would like to get some rest before we start.
Have you had any problems with the fire giants before? They are a race that lives for an exceptionally long time, or so I've heard, and generally they wouldn't suddenly start in a path unless it was one of their gain, or one that they've tried before.
As I say, no, we've looked to the east for generations, really, and they rarely come this way. I fear they're making a new weapon, or perhaps playing some deadly game. I guess it's possible, but no, we've not had any problems except if we go and bother them. That's when they attack. So we try not to bother them, and we get on okay.
That's fair. Well, I guess we could head in their direction. See if we spot anything obvious or any signs of annoyance, not necessarily from yourselves, but from another influence, perhaps?
Is there anywhere that we can see them that they can't see us?
It's probably loads.
Anywhere that we can see them, but they can't see us. Well,
if they're hostile, it might be worth trying to have a look without them seeing us.
Oh, you mean like some kind of espionage? Or subterfuge, that sort of thing. And I don't know much about that. No, I just stay in my watchtower and see the forges burning. But perhaps you could sneak in, do a bit of reconnoitering.
I think we should do that.
I have nothing better to do.
Let's just get on with it then.
Well, now the nearest crater landed some way over that way, if that's where you wanted to begin your investigations.
Shall we head now, under the cover of darkness, or move out at first light?
Might be worth sleeping first.
Whichever is fine for me. I want to see how big their cricket balls are.
Head-sized.
Maybe. I don't know. I've never met a fire giant.
You've got a bit of a shock coming your way, I think.
The word
I hope,
giant.
I hope it's not an electric shock.
Well, me
Fiery
too.
one.
Have you been on the potions again?
Well, I'm never quite sure what the ones that I get are.
Check his hat. He
just-
probably has some empty vials in it.
They all just go in. I pull something out of my. They all go in and say "drink me" on them, so I just drink them.
I love the fact we're starting this one shot with an intervention.
We're trying to be friendly.
No, that one's arsenic.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can sleep here the night. There's no problem with that. Or you can head back.
Depends what he's drinking.
Well, I suppose that's true. But
Most of the time, it's tea.
Good
well,
man.
I can certainly put the kettle on for you.
Sweet.
That would be splendid.
Hey, goes puts a pot of water on the fire. That would be ready in about 20 minutes, I reckon.
Fantastic.
So
Find
this
some place
outpost,
to see it.
it's a fairly small outpost, I take it.
Well, yeah, there's just me, my mule, and the tent.
Oh, it's that kind of outpost.
Tiny.
Really small.
Yeah, now, young Jim, he'll come up from the village around dawn, and he'll take over for the day. But I do the night shift. I used to work in the mines, you see, so I don't really see much of the sunlight anyway. Puts me off.
That's fair. Okay, so should we turn in?
Tea.
Yeah, I know, but we can get ready.
Well, if you want.
I'm a fairly light sleeper. I rarely sleep at all. So I'll keep watch. It'll be fine.
Well, I mean, I
think
am.
I think you need a little meat on your bones.
It's terrible insomnia. Terrible insomnia.
I mean, if you want, you can get some rest there. I mean, it is literally my job to keep watch. So,
Well, I will assist.
all right, if you want, why not?
He's quite a lively chap.
He looks it.
I don't need to sleep much either, so I'll keep you company after a while.
I'm starting to wish that I'd bought like a Party 7 or something.
Well, I'm going to sleep, so have fun with that.
Fell up in a hole.
I
Yeah.
dig into
I'm
my bag.
furry. I don't need anything. I just go around on the floor and go to sleep.
I have dragon chess.
Show off.
I mean, I've not played before. What does
Well?
this one do?
That's a pawn. It goes one space forward.
All right.
Okay,
Yeah, we'll-
see this being a very long night.
It's going to be a
Very
long night
long
until the
night.
tea is done.
So the night will pass with you teaching this yokel how to play dragon chess. He's not very good. He's awful. The tea is also awful. But it's the gesture, right?
Oh, absolutely. There's no such thing as awful tea.
Prestidigitation to add flavor to the tea.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
What kind of flavor are you adding?
Tea flavor.
Pretty
Because it's
much.
just water.
Need extra tea flavor in that tea.
No, it's the opposite problem. Is when it's been left to stew too long. Like he put the leaves in before it was even boiling, so it's like it's like mud.
And it's
You mean the
mostly
best
like
kind of tea?
it's mostly like grass and other random bits of trees.
Get stuck in your teeth.
Sounds appealing.
And my rib cage. I mean,
No, you don't have to peel it. They're leaves. You just shred them up.
you've gone quiet.
You have gone quiet.
I said you're not going to drink it, are you? Just kind of. How?
What? Of course I drink it. I'm not thirsty right now. That's all.
Okay, that's good.
Well, how about a half a glass? I'll like use minor illusion to make it look like I cut the glass in half and hold it out to him.
Oh well, that's terribly clever. I'll save it for later.
Well, yeah, the night will pass.
Good night.
Morning will come, and you guys can begin heading if that's what you wish to do.
I think so. We're not going to wait for whatever the day guard's name is. I don't imagine he's going to be much more help.
That person.
As you begin walking towards the first crater, it's still early morning. Let's say the stars are still out, 4 a.m. The stars are numerous and bright, and the mountains to the east form a black shape against the horizon. A fiery light suddenly sparks from the stony ridges. It sails through the air and crashes to the ground several miles away.
How ominous.
I think we should head there.
I think they hit a home run.
Ooh.
That's
Yeah,
a very encouraging
no-
sound.
No one was going to catch that.
Nope. Out of the park.
Yeah,
How angry are they going to be if they lose?
Really, really
They're-
angry.
They're playing against themselves. What are they going to do?
Punch themselves.
Well, that would go in and like save us some trouble now, wouldn't it?
I don't think that's going to be happening.
I'm also thinking not, but it would
Killjoys.
be nice.
Yeah, have you ever seen someone get really angry and then kick the dog?
That's no
not
way to treat
personally.
a dog.
They're fire giants. How big are their dogs?
Well, I was thinking
Our
more they would
size.
go down to the village and kick a few of them.
I'm fluffy.
just
Do
the
they might
villages.
mistake me as a dog?
Well, just stay in the shadows. Anyway, so in my completely brazen and rather dumb way, I will draw one of my swords and march on valiantly into oblivion.
I'll
Okay.
follow after.
Is he a knight?
I think he wants to
What?
be.
No, it's daytime.
So after
Oh, yes, you're right. So it's something else.
Yeah.
You're the day man. Got it.
Yes, that's right.
after several minutes, traces some sort of cloud of gas passes through the camp.
Oh,
Smells sort of slightly sulfuric.
That's very encouraging.
Who went in and was contacting the infernal realm? It wasn't me, not this time.
Smells like someone's eggs went off.
I don't think they were ever on in the first place.
it reminds me of a time that I encountered my mother's cooking.
Is that what happened to you?
What do you mean?
Nothing.
In the distance, a column of thick yellow smoke rises into the sky. A murder of crows appears suddenly cawing and winging away from the smoke at high speed.
I bet you there's a body over there.
Well, let's go and have a look. Someone might need our help.
Help. Yes.
Would any of you like to do anything with the mist? Maybe the smoke that fell upon you? Would you like to check it out or anything like that?
I feel
You
that's
don't have to.
probably a good idea. I don't really have any sense of smell.
I shall investigate this mist
Please
for
do.
the sake of investigating.
On a 13, you can tell that this gas is poisonous in larger concentrations.
Great.
Dayman, this is all on you. Go in and investigate this for us, please.
Okay. I march on.
Good plan. We'll just watch you from the sidelines, see what happens.
Do you guys stay at camp
fine.
playing Dragon Chess?
Like something bad could happen to you again. We don't know. We've got to watch and see what you're made of.
What do you mean happen again?
What you do.
I said I lost my smell. Or sense of smell, rather.
I know it might get worse. Who knows?
Might
Worse
lose
than
more.
losing it entirely.
Yeah, nose might fall off or something.
Well, let's hope not.
You lose your eyesight. I don't know. Go and have a look.
That would be awful.
It would. It'd be terrible.
Well, naturally, I will.
You might
will
lose
go
your
and investigate.
skin.
That
So
sounds tragic.
Exactly,
it's
it would
several
be.
miles trek.
Oh, that's quite a distance for me to be on my own.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, for the party to be on their own.
Oh,
It's okay. We have the day person here. He'll keep us company.
Can we? Wait, no. No, I have a loose alchemical knowledge. That's not a good idea. Can we traverse around the gas cloud, perhaps? I wouldn't want to leave the rest of the party on their own.
I know that would be awful. What would we do?
Ah, wind
I-
direction. Good plan. Can't do that. Saliva glands just don't work.
Wow, what a shame.
I wish to determine which way the wind is blowing.
The wind is sort of gently blowing down from the mountains.
Fiddlesticks.
I say we go that way, pointing straight at like. Oh wait. East. We go north, and then we come back.
So
Along
we go
the
all the way away from where we're going to then come back.
We go up to where try to go past where the gas cloud is, with like the wind blowing it down,
Okay.
and then we come across, so we don't have to deal with the stinky wind.
Do not pass go.
Do not collect $200 or 200 gold pieces.
Yeah.
So let's say you're still in camp there. No, well, no, I was sort of hoping that you'd go and check out the gas cloud, go and see what kind of weapon or game it is they're playing.
I'm
Well,
sure you were.
gas.
You're more than welcome to go over there for yourself.
We might have to
I
like
can
up our
tell
day
you
rates.
you don't want to be there. Or you might want to be there. I have no idea on your viewpoints of this.
How, like, realistically, how long is it going to take me to trek that kind of distance?
Well, let's see. The average walking
But it was a
speed is
few
around
miles, wasn't
4
it?
miles an hour. So let's say 3/4 of an hour there, 3/4 of an hour back.
You could do that on your own.
I
That's
was going to
fine.
say that's doable. I could potentially go and give it a bit of a scout.
We've got tea. We're all good. I'm not drinking that tea, but we're all good.
so we'll give you what, 3 hours, and if you don't come back, we'll.
Not come and find you.
That's probably a good idea.
I can add flavor to the tea if you want.
That is a good idea. I might take you up on that offer.
I have do I not?
What's the worst that could happen?
Well, that is very true. The rest of you have very, very good senses of smell and taste. Mine, not so good. So I will make my way into the cloud just to see if I can see anything. And at the first sign of any danger or anything suspicious, I will come straight back. So I'm not necessarily going to go straight in for the boulder or whatever it was, the weapon. I'll just have a
Scout
scout around.
see what you can find.
I'm thinking it's just a stink bomb.
A rather large one. Yeah. I think I'm going to do that. Yeah. I'll pack up a little set of provisions, maybe a small flask of tea, and it will be cold now anyway, but it's fine. It's fine. That's how I prefer it. And then head out into the wilderness all on my own.
Okay. So as you head out, there is actually a hill very close to the crater that you could use to observe from a distance.
Well, that's definitely a good idea. My eyesight's pretty good.
Do your taste buds work?
Not very well. Now and again. It has to be a very strong flavour.
That's fair enough.
I can do that.
So from this vantage point, a large crater smoulders before you. Shattered trees and upturned soil sit in heaps around the site, and a noxious white gas rises from the obscured bottom of the pit. All around the impact site are twists of glowing metal. Insects flee the area as you arrive, and their chitinous escape is frenzied and audible.
That sounds horrid. Is there any way I could potentially see further into the crater? You said it's obscured. Obscured by... Is it by the gas coming out?
Yeah, the gas seems extra thick in the middle, as though it's being produced by something within the crater.
Okay. Is the gas combustible?
You could try and find out.
Well, I assume not, because the impact...
The
surely
fire
would have
giants?
ignited it. Yeah, that sounds rather counterproductive. They blow themselves up.
That would make our job a lot easier.
Part of me wants to, but no. No, this is the first sign of something shifty, so I will make my way back and then relay to the party. As much as I want to blow myself up.
Would you go back together, or...?
What do you mean? I'd die, obviously.
Oh yeah, that would be really bad.
So, after a short time, I'll arrive back at the encampment. Greetings, followers! So,
Hey, you're back!
there's a really big
Made
hole.
it.
And it seems that the gas that's currently everywhere is radiating from the center of this crater. It could be that there's assumedly something causing it, but I wasn't able to get close enough to find out.
Did you try?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay, that's alright then.
So I had a thought, but I wanted to run it past all of you first. What if the gas is combustible?
Gonna make
I
a
would
really
imagine-
nice firework display.
It may
I
ward the
imagine-
fire giants off.
They're fire giants. Why would fire ward them away?
You have a fine point.
And if it was combustible, wouldn't fire plus giant...
Maybe that's how they
Equals
make their cricket
kaboom.
balls.
That could be... That could be. That would be interesting to see.
Yeah, see?
I want to see their manufacturing.
Well, I imagine we're going in there anyways to find out what the heck they're doing in there.
I think that's a fine idea. So as we get closer to the crater, the gas thickens, so I recommend some sort of face mask for everyone, even if it's just cloth or a Hessian sack or something. You should all be fine. I was.
I'm sure you were.
Gonna look at the other two like, yeah.
If we crawl along the ground.
I
Yeah.
don't crawl.
Yeah, we're gonna die.
Do- Look at my fine clothes. Do you really think I want them dirty?
My biggest advantage is like sneaking attack. So if you lot go first, then I can sneak from behind afterwards.
You mean use as shields?
That is a bonus of this strategy.
I'm okay with that.
Again, I'll take point. It's fine.
Okay, so you all head your way back to this crater. As you get close, the gas gets thicker. I would like some constitution checks. Because of the masks that you put over your faces, I will give you an advantage when making these checks.
Okay.
We'll take that.
What was I making, sorry?
Constitution check.
Check or save?
Save.
Wow, mine's even worse.
Save's fine. No, you've got advantage. That's a nat 20.
Advantage, so it's the 22.
Ah,
you're
that's
good.
good.
You're good.
I'm
a
gonna take my
3-4.
20 anyways.
Oh, that's
Oh.
the thing.
I'm fine.
Thank God for advantages. So, Alexander, you are poisoned.
That's less good.
Let's see.
Do you have a potion for that?
I'm
Under
sure-
the
I'm
poison
seeing-
condition, you have a disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Cool.
Oh.
Don't I
Oh,
have a thing in poison?
But isn't that your thing, curing that sort of thing?
It
Can't
is.
find
You're
it.
right. I'm not very good at that though.
This is my surprised face.
I have been told I am a less good cleric. My
You're a
clerical skills are-
cleric?
yes, obviously.
Have you considered a different line of work?
Well, my approach is more clerical rather than clerical. I'm more interested in books and knowledge and learning, and less about the fixing people.
Storing it all in your brain.
I feel it would have been beneficial to pick up a few of those on the way, but oh well.
Well, it's a very good job we have a cleric with us today.
Yep.
Oh yes.
As you enter the mist, getting closer to the rim, the visibility is reduced down to 15 feet.
Oh, that is very thick. I'm kind of tempted just to march ahead, just to try and reach the center of it and find out what's what.
You can head down. The crater is it's about 20 feet down from the rim.
Okay.
So I will, however, need some sort of check for getting to the center. It's a very large crater.
Oh, okay. So I need sort of a way of scaling down.
Scaling down,
What is
perhaps
it?
direction as well, in the reduced visibility to not
Yeah, that's
lose
very true.
yourself.
Okay. What would you like?
It's a good question. Maybe survival would be relevant, or
Oh dear. Well, here goes nothing. Nothing it is.
that's not too bad. On a 14, you can get along reasonably well.
Just. Obviously, the heavier armor makes it a little bit difficult to scale down the uneven surface.
But the slope helps. You know,
Oh yeah.
helps direct. So you can march ahead. In the
Okay.
center, there is a large brazier.
Oh.
The brazier is burning and producing this gas.
Right. Okay. So I would like to try and smother it to put out the flames. I imagine there's a lot of uneven earth and things like that. So perhaps using my shield, just sort of scoop it over to try and just smother the fire entirely. Unless we're talking, it's massive.
It's huge.
Oh, okay.
It looks magical in origin. It doesn't look like it's burning fuel.
Oh. Could I?
What do you see down there?
Do you need something to hit it with?
I'll shout up. It's it seems magical. I don't know what kind of magic, but I'm going to try and find out.
Have you tried touching it?
No. Why would I do that?
You never know what's going to happen.
I could try something.
It's huge.
Throw one of your bottles at
Well,
it.
that don't matter.
Let's see what happens.
Attempt to make my way down to the brazier
Okay.
bit.
Are you
I'll-
following?
I'll try
Your
Yeah.
confidence.
With Filbert calling to you to give you direction, you can do this same check with advantage.
Ooh, I have levitate, or I can levitate because of an ability. So
Handy.
How will that help you?
I can push myself, have one of them push me a little bit forward, and I can direct myself down.
I like slow fall.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
So I'll just kind of poke him in the back with my quarterstaff.
Poke.
Something like that.
He ends up coming back
Just-
down
just-
upside down.
Just imagine the Princess Leia like flying through space from the Last
Last Jedi.
Jedi. Kind of
Spoilers.
something like that.
I've not actually seen that movie yet.
Spoilers.
Me
I
either.
don't
Sorry.
have any either.
It's all good.
Looks like we got a new friend.
Oh, look at that raid from Salt and Sassy. Welcome, guys. So what sort of check do we feel like would be applicable for this levitating down? I feel like there's some sort of check that's got to be done here. Something dex based or intelligence based, maybe.
Maybe acrobatics?
I'm leaving. I'm open to suggestions from Farron.
Well, technically it would involve Arcana, or because it is a magical ability that I'm using.
I'm thinking more of like the direction of the spell, like
Direct. Oh yeah, direction. Yeah, acrobatics probably is the best option.
Thank you very much to Isriver, who donates you a nat 1.
Oh. Great. I love nat ones. This is gonna be fun. But all right. Here goes. I'm gonna go in and fall flat on my face. That's fun.
No. Falling flat on your face, that would mean that the spell had failed. No, the spell hadn't failed. You just directed it badly.
No.
So very quickly you can see yourself drifting immovably towards your momentum. You have no frame of reference. You're drifting towards the brazier.
Well, let's go ahead and just do what I was gonna do in the first place. If it's magical, let's pray. Let's pray to whatever deities want to go in and help. We're just gonna go in and cast dispel magic on this thing as a 5th level spell.
Okay, yeah. As you cast dispel magic, the flames go out. It's still very hot in the brazier, but the flames go out. However, there is a
Prestidigitation, cool.
It's like a sort of like a boiler pilot light trying to turn on sort of sound.
I don't like that. I am not the one for being tea.
So as I see it, you're currently standing in the brazier.
I'm gonna get the hell out of it.
Alexandra, we've lost your sound.
That was
I didn't mute myself.
No, she unplugged the cable.
Oh, she.
Oh, wonderful.
Okay.
Yeah. So as you hop out of the thing, you can see after a few moments the as it starts up again.
Great.
that
Well,
was
it
good
worked
news,
for
though.
about 2 seconds.
I enjoyed that fresh air.
Can you try and do that again, and I'll hit it. That's gotta work.
I mean, if
I
you
will
guys
find the point it ignites, and I'll just hit it.
I'm just going to look at Felicity and be like, 10 gold says they blow themselves up.
Yeah.
I'll match that. We're fine.
I'll tell you what, when they blow themselves up, we'll just nick all their gold.
I have none.
If there's any gold to nick.
It
We
fell
can
out my
sell his
pocket.
bones or something.
What?
What?
You're doing great.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
So I
Take
guess,
him off of the team.
once more with feeling then.
the brazier is dispelled once more.
Okay.
Quick! Hit!
Okay. I'm gonna try and hit it.
Would you like to discover which bit of it is making the noise?
Yes. Yes, I would definitely like to do that.
We're just gonna take a couple of steps back, guys.
I'll also
Yeah, yeah.
I'll also go
me
in
over
and get
here.
on that because I also can do stuff that
What?
hits things.
Why don't you give me an intelligence check? You can go investigation or straight intelligence. On a 7, it's making a noise.
Yep, it's making a noise.
That's not bad.
However, somehow, Philbert, you can determine that there is in fact a small, like, starter-style mechanical clockwork thing in there. It looks like it's powered by some sort of, I don't know, some sort of kinetic
Something.
energy or something. It's
Okay.
whirring and stuff and making this click, 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 click sound as it goes round.
I'm going to hit it. Very hard.
Could you please make me a dexterity check? We'll go for sleight of hand.
Okay.
Is mine not gonna be better than yours? Oh, that's
Yeah,
not
but
bad.
I'm up here. Right, no, you're up there. I'm down here.
You're up there.
And now give me a strength check.
Nobody look.
Yeah, you smash the cog off.
Yes. I mean, see, I've done it. I knew that was gonna work.
The clicking stops and the brazier does not ignite. Over the next 5-10 minutes, the smoke begins to get a little thinner, and by probably in an hour's time, it'll be clear.
Oh, fantastic. So I guess we'll just head back up.
As the smoke clears, you can see a large tunnel has been formed in part of the crater.
How ominous.
I want to know more about this brazier.
And I want to go in that tunnel. It's probably
I was gonna say, where does the tunnel lead to, as in directional?
Sort of down.
I'll go in. I got dark vision or whatever it is.
You do.
I do too.
You know who live in tunnels? Dwarves.
Do you know who can see the doors before they see us? Probably not us, but I'll give it a go.
I can go in and see them before they see me. Maybe.
I'll use a torch.
I don't need a torch, thanks though.
Well, do
The
we
rest
want to...
of the crater is also now not obscured, so you can investigate more thoroughly.
I want to have a look at these shards of metal that are everywhere.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Not my best.
Do you want me to do it?
No. I'm good.
Ah.
Yeah, you're very good.
Yeah, you're rolling
I
like
used
a
my
champ.
good eye.
You can see in particular one shard of metal is glowing particularly brightly. It's warped by heat, but a clear imprint of a fiendish wolf's head surrounded by flame is visible on the surface of the metal wall.
Well, that looks ominous. How big are we talking?
Let's touch it.
Like, it would make a good chest plate for someone twice your size.
Oh wow, that's
It's not hard to be
That's
twice his size. But it's a bit bony. Anyway, sorry. Carry on.
Okay. Does it look like it is a chest plate?
No.
Okay, so it's just a lump of metal that could be.
Mhm.
Okay. I feel that could be very, very useful.
It would make a great tower shield for you.
That's what I was thinking. I haven't got one of those yet.
It's still glowing red hot at the moment.
I mean, that's
Cool.
less good. That's yeah.
I wish to investigate the brazier.
Yes, please do.
Yeah, investigate.
Woo!
Your close examination of the strange brazier suggests superior metalwork combined with complex mechanisms and magic. A damage impress on the bottom evokes the number 14.
So this
Okay.
is the 14th of this, whatever it is. Probably made by dwarves. Probably enchanted by wizards.
If any of you
That
have
sounds fab.
blacksmithing as a background,
I do not.
I know plenty of blacksmiths.
Nope.
I can fake it.
fake it till you make it. Yeah. No, probably
Yeah,
dwarves and wizards.
I'm really good at that.
Probably dwarves and wizards.
Yeah,
I am a bear.
and a bug at the same time. It's almost like you're a
Exactly.
bugbear.
But don't ask what relevance it has to anything, but it is relevant. I'll like eat them.
How big is this exactly?
The brazier is about 10 foot across.
Dang. I wanted to
gonna make.
drag it along with me.
It was thrown by giants.
Are they playing discus?
I think
think
it's
it's
shot
more
put
likely
when
to
it's a
make-
ball.
I was gonna say, I think shot put sounds a little bit more accurate.
Jenga.
Or cricket.
Like Jenga.
While they're investigating, I guess I'll get down into the crater with them.
Unfortunately, I'm out of what the fun things I can do.
Are you
I'm not
both
too-
done?
I'm gonna be a tool here.
I'm gonna follow behind you. Down.
Yeah, I think I'll follow through the tunnel as well. I'm gonna point out this large plate of metal and you know how it looks slightly shifty, but we could use it. Just not yet, because obviously it's really hot.
I think it's gonna take a while.
Maybe we can go look in the tunnel and come back
Rapid
later.
fire prestidigitation on it to cool it. I have 2 fingers.
Okay,
I-
so you
I-
can
I
cool
think-
it. Can anyone lift it?
I
You want-
definitely can't.
That's
That would-
cool. I'm willing to give it a try.
Okay. What size are you?
Medium.
I will need a DC 22 strength check.
Oh, that's heavy.
That is very heavy.
Oh,
No, only if I hadn't.
Now,
No, I'm
bugbears,
not gonna
when
say
lifting and carrying, don't they count as a size class bigger?
they do indeed.
Yes.
So if you would like to try and lift it, Felicity, I will take a DC 18 strength check.
Do-do-do.
If only you had advantage too.
Right.
Well, I think it's stuck here for now.
Since they're exactly the same role, it actually took me a minute there to realize that it was
There
a
was-
different role.
Yeah, you should have rolled
Oh my
again.
god, it
I'm a
is.
very depressed bugbear now.
How do you think I feel? That's like strength is my thing.
I think we should go in this tunnel and find the dwarves that are making this thing.
Yeah, maybe I could throw one of them around instead.
I think I said that like whatever ago. Let's go. I'm just gonna
Okay.
charge right
Did
into
you?
In
Sasha,
the
did
tunnel.
she go in and say this?
We did
Yes.
Oh,
speak
okay.
about heading down, yeah. The tunnel slopes slightly downwards, and it only goes for about 30 feet before ending abruptly. Intense heat makes the walls, smoke, and exposed roots snap as they slowly burn. Shards of red-hot metal protrude from the ceiling and floor. At the end of the tunnel is a pit roughly 12 feet in diameter. Inside the pit, a large metal ball has come to rest. The sides of the ball are contorted by the impact, and the interior of the projectile is exposed. Alexander, you will know that this heat is so intense that your prestidigitation will be in little effect here.
Wouldn't stop me from trying.
They've made cluster bombs. That definitely sounds
Yeah,
like something
for-
the giants aren't capable of.
It's a
Not
little
too
bit.
right.
For a
sadistic.
cluster bomb, there's a lot of cluster with this one.
Well, they're learning, obviously. Doesn't sound like giants. They're more of a, I'm just going to throw this tree at you. Or in
You have a
fire
lot of
giants'
knowledge
case.
about these fire giants.
I read a lot of
Are-
books.
You're not by chance related to them, are you?
Not as far as I'm aware. But
Look,
again,
he's-
my
Okay.
mother.
That's not
You
a
never
no.
know.
Like what species are you?
What? What an absurd question. I'm a human, obviously.
Ah, okay.
Obviously, I'm a
Sorry,
bit.
that was really clear. I must have had a
He-
funny
he-
You
vibe.
cannot tell
he-
from my bone structure.
Yeah, I guess so, but I don't know what everybody else's looks like in such graphic detail.
You're a bugbear, I reckon you do. Oh,
No, we're not going to talk about that anyway. So,
okay.
Do we want to investigate
so-
this thing or?
I think we should. I'm
It's-
keeping watch.
Ow, ooh, hot.
Well, we can look without touching.
some of us can.
Where's the fun in that?
I like
Well-
skin.
So, as
I like my skin where it is. Yeah, that's a good option.
who's heading into the tunnel?
I'm
Well-
keeping watch at the entrance.
I'll be in the
I
back.
don't want anyone to sneak up on us.
I'll go first.
Am I hearing right,
I'll
Alexander?
go with you.
Okay. Everyone in the tunnel, please make me a DC 14 acrobatics check.
What,
Oh,
sorry?
that's gonna be fun.
Acrobatics.
Nope.
Yes.
So those of you who pass, you see the shatters of metal and stone falling from the ceiling towards you and can quickly dive out of the way. Alexander, please make me a dexterity save.
Check out that 12. Yeah.
On a fail, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Please take the following damage.
Ow. Please no.
That is
Oh.
6 points of flaming damage as this searing hot metal falls from the ceiling, landing on you.
We
Ow,
told you not
ooh,
to touch
water
it.
is hot.
that is
Well, I think it
ridiculous.
technically touched him.
That's
Yeah,
what you get
I
for not
didn't
moving.
touch it.
I'll shut down the tunnel. Is everyone okay? That sounded painful.
I'm
It-
alright.
It is.
I'm okay.
I'm very badly hurt.
It's not life-threatening, but it hurts like a bitch.
Well, everything's fine up here.
Are you going to come with us, or?
It would be fine up there.
No, I'm going to stay here and keep watch. We wouldn't want to be trapped in the tunnel.
Well, you know, if the entrance like caves in, you're going to be trapped in it.
But no, I'm stood just outside.
As you approach the ball, you can see it is warped and bent from the impact and heat. It is cracked open. There is an entryway. You can have a look inside if you wish.
I'll have a
Sure.
look inside.
Well, what do we got?
Inside, there are 6 hellhounds.
Oh, great.
Oh,
I don't regret this at all.
Hey, Filbert, whatever. I found your fire giant dogs.
They
Oh,
have
goody.
not survived the impact.
Oh, thank God. for that.
They were trying to be delivered speedily, but did not make it.
oh, how tragic.
Yeah, no, they're
Tragic
charged.
for them, yes.
Charged skulls and limbs of canine shape. They've unfortunately all perished. Hmm.
Such barbaric nature.
Poor doggies.
You don't want to see Cheshire.
Um,
You said the tunnel ends at this metal ball.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Well.
that's all that we need for this.
Yes, let's go back. Let's go back.
Filbert,
yes.
approaching you from the forests, your passive perception will pick up a fire giant striding above the trees.
Oh dear.
Oh, goody.
How far away?
They'll be here in about 2 minutes.
I'm gonna shout down the tunnel quite urgently. Quick! There's a fire giant. It's heading this way. I'm going to need your help. Now. Please.
Do we go or do we like take our time?
No, let's go. I want to hit something.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
So I'm gonna run back.
The fire giant is looking around above the tree line, and when it sees the crater, it beelines for it.
Is someone like throwing him hellhounds? Who's your
Bitch.
pet?
As he breaches the tree line, you can see. Oh, as she breaches the tree line, sorry. You can see she has a pet hellhound with her.
Oh god. Well, hiding's out of the question.
Has someone just killed her pet?
Stay in the bag, Cheshire.
Is there anywhere for me to hide in this crater?
Not so much.
Behind or underneath that massive, like, shard of metal?
We can find out.
Okay.
Roll me a stealth.
Nope.
No.
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 I'll play dead!
As the fire giant spots you, she points, making a guttural, and the hellhound comes charging towards you all. Please roll me some initiative.
My initiative is a whole nothing. There we go.
I can't see it.
I get advantage on initiative.
Ooh, did you take the
Oh, good
alert
stuff.
feat or something like that?
No, I'm a barbarian.
Yes, of course. Level
Oh wait,
10.
let me roll it again. For some reason it didn't do it. Nope, 18's better.
Oh.
So then we start off with you, Una, as this hellhound is charging towards you.
Oh, fun. So I'm going to rage. And about how far away is it?
It's probably at the rim of the crater, about to head down.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use my movement. I got a 40 speed. And I'll draw my greatsword and take a couple swings at it.
By all means.
Okay. So 23.
That does hit.
Alright.
I believe. Hang on, let me just double check that.
Okay.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
I forget we're high level. Usually when I hear a number in the 20s, that automatically means a hit, but I remember
Not so
yeah, I gotta
much.
double check.
high
Gotta
level
double
did
check.
better check. Yeah, but it does hit though.
All right, so it's going to, that first one's going to do 11 slashing plus 3 rage.
Thank you very much to Isriver, who donates for a specific thing to happen. Just one small donation to affect this peaceful game. The Hellhound isn't actually one Hellhound, it's actually a pack of 3.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
thank you. So 11 slashing, 3 from my rage, and 6 radiant damage. And then I'll take another swing. 22.
That does hit, yes.
All right. That will take 12 slashing and 3 rage.
35 total damage. You have injured this Hellhound.
Well done. Although there are still 2, but
I have a short sword.
Next, I believe, I've not quite finished tracking all the orders, but I believe next is Filbert.
it
I have a
is.
bow as well, actually.
I will ready myself for combat, and once that's done, I put my shield on, prepare with my light hammer. Not that that's going to do anything, and then I will cast the spell Aid, which hopefully, I will target my 3 party members, and increase their hit points by 5.
Hey,
Right.
there you go.
Hey,
I can do something, just not a lot.
Now,
Thank you.
it is the Hellhounds next, but I have an initiative question for Alexander Little. What is your dexterity score?
+1.
No, the score.
12.
Ah, brilliant. We have a tie-off. Could you please roll me another quick initiative roll?
Sure. Oh, I still win!
Oh,
Well done.
So, Alexander, then the Fire Giant. And then bringing up the rear, Felicity.
Can I hit it with my bow? No, I'll hit it with my sword.
Eventually.
Would.
Next,
Right.
it is the Hellhound's turn. So the Hellhounds are going to... Well, first of all, the one that Una has struck, it's not very happy about that. It's not very happy. With its 2 allies right next to it, so close that you almost thought it was one until they split up,
pack tactics.
it uses its pack tactics to bite you. For a 10. Okay, well, the next one bites you for 23.
Yep. That will do.
Please take 11 damage.
All right.
That'll do, doggo.
Ouch.
That'll do.
How about 17?
Nope.
They don't want to be friends.
Sorry?
So they don't want to
No.
be our friends.
That doesn't hit.
Nope. I have an
Oh.
18.
Ooh, that's high for a barbarian. Well done. Next is Alexander's turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast mage armor on myself.
Strong tactic.
Probably a good idea.
Yep. And I guess I will holler at the fire giant in Primordial because I believe they would know Primordial. Just trying to find out why it's here and why it's attacking us.
Let me just check. No,
If-
it doesn't speak primordial. Afraid not.
Damn.
It
Well, then.
looks at you and sort of goes, "Nog dog dig dig da."
Well, then I'll use this ability. I would use my awakened mind ability to telepathically communicate with it. It doesn't need to understand my my language as long as it knows a language.
Okay. Yeah, it does know a language.
Yep.
If any of you understood giant, then you might have understood that little bit there.
No.
Nope.
Not quite.
So
Lucky darns.
you're telepathically now communicating with it.
Yeah.
So, and you can understand it as well.
Yeah.
So it's mostly cussing.
Oh.
As it's trying to get you out of its head.
You see, that's no way to
To think we're
speak as
imaginary.
a lady.
Her mind seems to be wanting to speak in actions rather than words. Do you have anything else you'd like to do on your turn before handing over to her?
Nah. I could offer tea.
As she picks up a large boulder.
I don't think that that's a proposal option.
She could use it as a table.
We could go back in the tunnel.
Table would be good.
So, is there any way that she would know it's you communicating with her, Alex?
I do not believe so.
Excellent. In that case, since you are very close to the dogs, Una, you're not going to be the target of this. But one of you towards the back car, perhaps the one raising his shield, as though he looks like he's fighting Filbert.
Oh.
Does a 19 hit you?
Oh, yes, it does.
Please take 24 bludgeoning damage as this boulder collides with you.
Okay. Wow, that is. Oh,
Felicity,
it's a bit.
it's your turn.
Oh. I'm gonna hit them.
The doggos?
Yeah, can I hit the one that's already injured
Yes, you can, yeah.
with my short sword?
Please
And then
do.
hopefully we might be able to kill one.
That will hit.
Yeah. Is it dead?
Oh, no, you need to roll damage.
Roll damage.
Hit the short sword button.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Or-
No, it's not.
No.
No,
in
no,
the
no.
Hit the
chat
words
window.
short sword in the chat.
Got ya.
7 piercing damage. So close. It's on its last legs. It's limping. It's trying to get away from the fight.
Plus whatever our strength modifier is, but it's not picked it up.
4.
Oh, yeah, you killed it.
One dead doggo.
It's like, yeah, you started stabbing it and it starts trying to limp away. Oh no, and the strength modifier.
And
back.
follow through.
First time I've actually attacked something on this, I think.
Yes.
Well, congrats, and it was a kill as well. That's a hell of a first.
The win.
Well done. I was about to compare that to something, and then I thought better of it. Family stream. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
There's only 2 other dogs, isn't there?
There is 2 doggos and 1 fire giant.
I can't talk giant, I don't think.
No, you can't.
Nope, goblin and orc. Handy.
Yeah, afraid.
I don't think so, no.
In that case, we go back to the top of the round, and it is Unga's turn. Una's turn.
Alright. Well, let's pick another dog and take another couple swings. 21.
Oh,
That hits.
Alright. So that's
Actually, it was
13 slashing, rage, and radiant. So that's 25 for the first.
Mm-hmm.
That's a lot of damage.
Mwahaha.
I make it 27.
Oh yeah, it is 20. No, 26. Either way. You're right, it is 27.
more than 10.
But a 13 probably does not hit.
No, the dog getting hit the first time leaps back and prepares itself for your next attack. Filbert.
Oh, hold on.
Oh, sorry. Of course.
There's one more thing I can do. I am going to use Zealous Presence. As a bonus action, I can choose up to 10 creatures within 60 feet that can hear my battle cry. So my 3 party members. These creatures gain advantage on attacks and saves until the start of my next turn.
Oh, fantastic.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Ah!
That will help Alexander greatly, as he currently has disadvantage due to his poison.
Oh, yeah.
Because some
Go back.
cleric doesn't know how to cure poison.
Don't blame me.
Filbert, it will be your turn
I
next.
have a poisoner's kit. Does that count?
No.
You
No,
Only
I
if you
think
want to kill
it
him
just
more.
makes it worse.
I don't know what he wants.
Okay,
We don't
so
shame here.
I just want a nice cup of tea. Ah!
Is
after
that your dying wish?
God.
after being clumped by the boulder, which was none too pleasant, I think I'm going to use the spell Command, which
Ooh.
I haven't copy and pasted just yet, and I'm going to attempt to command the fire giant, maybe, and I'm going to use the word flee. So according to this, they need to make a will.
Wisdom save.
Yes, it is a wisdom save. Yeah.
Unfortunately, the spell has no effect if the target doesn't understand your language.
That is not helpful.
I will let you redact that and try something
Yeah,
else.
yeah. I'll bin that off then.
Thank you, kind master.
So rare,
Well, I
right
suppose
here.
I could use the boulder as a shield. Not as a shield, but as some sort of.
That would be
She's
impressive.
going to use you as a
do.
bowling pin.
Well,
So-
no, because she's now got to get round the boulder that she put in the way.
Yeah,
Well,
but
mm,
the boulder could be like the size of a rock to her.
yeah, just.
Yeah.
I assume the spell Calm Emotions does the same thing. Doesn't say anything about being able to understand you, but I suppose it is relevant.
Which spell is that, sorry?
Calm Emotions? It's a second level enchantment spell. Hold on 2 seconds. I will copy paste.
That's alright, I've got it from the compendium.
Oh, you got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it doesn't say anything about language in that spell, so you can.
I'll attempt to use that instead. And I'm going to use it on the fire giant.
Probably a good idea.
Mm. Yeah, the dog might be counterproductive as you're literally beating it to death.
I
It makes
will
you
warn
laugh.
you. The spell does specify this indifference ends if the target is attacked or if any of its friends are being harmed.
Oh, okay, that's counterproductive as well.
Oh, for God's sake. Filbert.
I'm just no good, okay?
at least you said
Barbarian
it.
smash.
I'm gonna call myself 1 and Filbert 5.
Okay.
So Filbert,
Looks like we got
can
a
you
new
please
friend.
roll? Oh, hi, the dice den. Thanks for the raid. Could you please,
Hello.
just in time for the first Wild Magic Surge, which we get every 10 retweets. Um,
Oh dear.
Filbert, could you please roll me a D1 424?
A D424.
423, sorry, I misspoke.
Roll. It's / roll, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yep, / roll and then 1 4d3. That doesn't make sense.
One,
1D423.
2, 3.
And if you guys in chat want to add to our Wild Magic Surge table, you can do. It's in our Discord and it's under the suggestion box tab.
There goes
thank you very
nothing.
much, Dyson. Welcome.
249.
Ooh, on a 249.
You combust.
You turned
You
that.
die.
Target receives gold at the expense of all his party members.
Hey.
It's not like I can hide it.
So we're going to say that the cumulative wealth of all of your gold ends up in Filbert's pocket somehow.
That's horrid.
And we can We can resolve that later on. I think in combat is a bad time to notice that. We'll just remember it later on, perhaps when we're at the bar.
We did
Yeah.
say that when he dies, we're going to steal all his gold. So
Yeah, that's
yes,
true.
now he
What's
has
that?
something for us to steal.
What's
your
that,
own
Cheshire?
stuff back.
All my gold is gone? What? Where did it go? Did you eat it again?
Okay, so spells wise
Nope.
really useful at all. Not right now, anyway. Shall I go out on a limb and just try and hit something? What have I got near me right now, other than the huge boulder that hit me?
All our gold.
Smaller rocks, burning hot metal,
I'm going to avoid that.
hellhounds.
Okay, I
Give them-
could try and attack one of those if I've got time to go at it.
I don't see why you wouldn't have time to go at it.
Okay.
We've got all the time in the world right now.
Have at thee, demon!
Although I do like this image of like Philbert standing at the back with like his cleric spellbook going, "Oh, I could use." Oh no, he needs to understand my language.
No. Flick, flick.
Keep
No.
going, guys. Keep going. I'll find something.
Oh well.
We'll take care of the hellhounds while you just like figure it out what
Freaking
you're doing.
Ah, he just like throws the book out the window.
Fine.
It's just
Throw
like,
out the dog.
screw it! Smash!
Just hit them with a book.
That could be entertaining.
That
Throw
is
the book
not-
at him.
You could go in and educate them.
Forceful
Okay.
education. Yeah.
I'm going to try and hit them.
Please do.
Wait.
Oh.
Inflict wounds.
Is
I
the
have to
touch
make an attack against them, don't I?
I believe inflict wounds is an attack.
Yeah,
Yes.
well,
Yeah,
it's
it's
a
a touch
spell
attack,
melee attack. Yeah.
I could use that.
You could.
Please.
I'm going to use that.
Please do.
Okay. I make a melee. Oh god. I make a melee attack.
Is it in your character sheet? I can put it in your character sheet quickly if you want.
If you could, that'd be lovely.
Yeah, of course I can. Remind me afterwards to show you how the compendium works. It's a really, really useful little
Oh, cool. Okay.
It's in your spellbook now.
Aha. Well, here goes nothing. So, inflict wounds on one of the hellhounds. Probably the one that everyone else is pulverizing.
Well, there's two that are. Well, one's dead, and a second
that
one that
one.
is currently injured.
I thought there were 3.
There are 3. The other
Yeah,
one's
one's
perfectly
dead.
fine.
Oh. The one that everyone else is pulverizing.
Well, unfortunately, a 12 will not hit it.
Well, I tried.
In fact, as you try,
You may want to run away from this dog.
It's fine. It won't get any meat off me.
No, but it
think
might
it wants
take you
for me.
shin.
I'm all muscle.
as you try and touch it with your hand, I suppose, with your inflict wounds,
Yeah.
it turns to snap at you and fails to bite you. The
Oh, good.
second bite goes towards Una. Does it go towards Una? Felicity just killed its friend. It goes towards Felicity. The 10 hit you, Felicity.
A minute. It's my armor, isn't it?
What?
Yeah.
No.
No.
But look at Filbert. He's just a buffet for dogs.
We can use that later.
Alexander, it is your turn.
That's how we're going to get our
Uh,
entertainment later.
I'm going to go in and like go back down the tunnel about 50 or 20 feet or so. And if I can still see the fire giant, I'm going to cast Eldritch Blast at it.
Remember, you get advantage.
Actually, it's just a basic roll for me because the
Yeah.
Yeah.
two balance
Oh.
out.
They do indeed. Unfortunately, a 17 is not enough. You see your fire explode against its plate armor.
Yeah, the
both-
giant's just like, and what?
Both beams go in and just go. Oh.
Now you annoyed it.
And it is the fire giant's turn, and seeing
There is
this,
a chance it doesn't even know what the hell happened. So
there is a chance.
Doesn't know who we are.
There's also a chance that there is currently a rock flying back towards the tunnel at you. Does a 19 hit you?
19 would hit me. It goes straight through 20 feet of
Please
ground.
take 37 bludgeoning damage as this stone rolls down the tunnel at you.
Great, now I gotta enact Indiana Jones.
Dun,
Uh,
dun, dun,
Let's
dun,
see.
dun,
Now
dun.
I have to do math.
We're not in the way of this, are we? We're...
No.
No,
The
it went over.
spell hits the giant.
Oh.
The giant picks up rock and throws it at spellcaster.
I don't blame the giant, to be honest. We just come onto its land and killed its pets.
God, it's
We
coming
had-
onto our land. Well,
Well,
theirs.
okay, we killed maybe one of them, but the others in there were already dead. We didn't do
Yeah,
that.
That's true, but I'm
only
going to
did
try and
that.
kill their other one in a minute.
Sweet.
So we go back to the top of the round, and it's Una's turn.
Okay.
Wait, did Felicity go?
No, she didn't.
No.
Felicity, sorry, it's your turn. I nearly skipped
Oh,
right
right.
over you. I know.
I'm sad. I'm going to hit one with my short sword
Please do.
again. The one that's already injured. Is one of them injured?
One is in.
Yes.
That one.
Kill the bloodied one. I don't think a 16 will do it though.
She gets advantage.
A 16 does hit,
Ooh!
and it will hit for 8 points of damage. Does that include
No,
your
plus 4.
Knowledge.
12? This creature is bloodied. It looks injured.
Good.
Finish him.
Damn it, I was going to say that.
Any other actions for you, Felicity?
No.
You're a rogue, aren't you?
I am.
And you're standing right next to Una.
Sneak attack.
Sneak attack.
Add your sneak attack.
Sneak it back on there. I don't know whether I put it on it. I'm such a bad boyfriend.
Just the worst.
Somewhere. Did
No,
you?
Yeah, exactly. I didn't.
You get 5d6.
Oh my god.
That's a lot of damage.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, high-level rogues.
Dead.
Mid-level rogues.
Just rogues. They're just obscene.
Rogues, yeah.
Yeah.
I personally like assassins as well, because every first hit is a critical hit if they haven't attacked.
Yes.
What?
The
Yeah.
assassin rogue is my go-to rogue.
Wow.
If
No, I
If
don't.
only- If only I could go in and ever prestige. That would be
The sneak is not on here.
Just roll
no,
us
no, no.
5d6, that'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just slash R 5d6. And I said it correctly that time. Progress. No space.
No space.
No space.
I'm assuming there's a space between the R.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
There we go. So that's an extra
Yeah.
16 damage. Would you like to describe your kill? How do you mercilessly slaughter this hellhound?
In the throat.
Throat, like open its jaw.
Yeah. Straight through the top of the head and down.
Oh.
Nice.
Oof.
I like to make sure it's dead.
Hey.
Skewered.
Well, you
Very
do so.
good.
This creature is dead. You killed it.
Well
Good.
done.
It's
well
a
done.
kebab.
So let's see. It will next be Una's turn.
All right. Worked so well in the past. Let's do 2 swings at the last living hellhound.
Once more with feeling.
Oh!
No, but I don't have advantage.
You know? Oh no, you
Everyone
don't.
else had it.
No,
not me.
yeah.
No, but it's a 20.
That's
It'd
still
be
gonna
nice.
prove
It's only
hurt.
hits.
All right.
Boom!
So just 8 there.
Yeah. 8 and 3 for the rage. And 11 radiant damage. So
14,
22.
Yep.
All right. And why not? Let's swing again. 21.
That's a hit.
14 slashing.
Deserves another go.
And 3 rage. So another 17.
That creature is looking wounded severely.
He's not looking too happy.
It's not looking the happiest it's looked.
But it doesn't look like a kebab yet, so that's good.
And
Oh.
unless you have anything else that you would like to do, it is Filbert's turn.
Nah, go ahead.
Okay. I am. Is this the one I was attacking? No, the one I was attacking is now a kebab. So
yeah, he
I
is
will.
dead.
Begins to rain.
Sorry. Oh, does that put the fire giant out?
No.
That's not
We're
quite
not
the way.
that lucky.
That's not quite how that works.
It will assist in removing the
It was worth a try.
remainder of the fog cloud. I can't really do a whole lot. I'm gonna try and attack the hellhound just with my hammer.
What's the name of the hammer?
Bad dog, bad.
Dog smasher.
Hammer.
Not everybody names their weapons, man.
Everyone names a special weapon. This is just a hammer.
It could be special to you.
It isn't.
Oh, okay.
So we
So
tried
we're
inflicting
not
wounds.
killing them with kindness.
You tried inflicting wounds, it didn't work, so now you're just going to beat it about the head with your hammer.
I'm gonna try. I'm
Let's-
probably
It's
gonna.
not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah.
When in doubt.
Fingers crossed. Oh,
Oh, that hits.
yes, maybe.
For one.
And damage. No,
Yep.
no. Why are you doing that?
You have to click on
I
in the
clicked
chat.
the wrong thing.
There
There
you
we
go.
Four.
The creature looks severely wounded. However,
Bonk.
this looks like the sort of severely wounded where it might try and flee. However, instead, it reacts with a breath of fire. I believe the three of you are standing together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Could you please each make me a DC 12 dexterity saving throw?
Bleh.
16.
6.
Boom. Excellent. Okay. So, let's see.
Jay's got uncanny dodge.
Jay does have uncanny dodge.
I do.
So, Filbert, you can take the full 23 damage, please.
That's a
Ow.
lot of damage.
Does it do anything to you anyway?
Yes, it hurts.
Una and Felicity, you can each take half of that, which would be 11.
Alrighty.
Ow.
Is an uncanny dodge quartered?
No, she
No?
didn't make the
Okay,
deck
just-
save. It's the uncanny dodge that's halving
Okay.
it. It would normally, but she didn't make the deck save.
I'm learning.
So,
Us too. I forgot I even had that. So.
after you, Filbert, if you have anything else, that was a reaction action, so it could still be your turn.
I don't feel I can do a whole lot other than
Oh,
recoil in pain.
Okay, recoil in
Wait.
pain. It is its turn. It's going into a frenzy rather than trying to flee. It's going to dive on you.
If
Ah.
anyone wants to give us an advantage, that'd be really good.
15.
Yes.
It dives
now
on
going
you, more slobbering with fiery damage, as it does another 16 damage. How's Filbert looking? How's Filbert feeling?
Help. Oh dear. Well, on a scale of 1 to 88, 41.
Oh, he's alright.
Oh wait, no, I lied. No, 25.
Oh, even better.
Charred, I think, would be the way I'm feeling right now.
Flambéed.
Charred and uncomfortable. I'm gonna try to like wrestle the teeth away from my face generally.
That's usually a good idea, to be fair.
Yeah,
It's really
Yeah.
encouraging music we've got going on right now.
with the occasional help.
Alexander, it'll be your turn as your teammate cries for help.
Can I see anything because of this boulder?
Yeah, after the boulders hit you, I'll let you climb back out. I'll give that to you as a free action.
Okay, well, so I get I'm gonna go in and Eldritch Blast the doggo that is on top of the bag of bones.
Please do.
I'm in need of feeding, all right?
How does that sound to you?
That
You
hits.
can have a dog sandwich if you want.
Please roll me some damage.
Don't miss.
Hit
What?
Filbert instead.
There are 2 beams, so there's 23 damage.
And what type of damage is that, please?
Force damage.
Force damage. Good, good, good. Because if it was fire damage, that might not have done as much as you thought. Yeah, you obliterate the creature. Let's see. With 23 force damage on top of its current health, I think it's going to explode.
Oh no.
So, Filbert, Una, and Felicity, you'll be covered in bits of dog.
And fire.
It's
And
raining.
fire. Yeah, but you're
I'm alright
okay.
with that.
Oh, good.
Yeah, non-damaging fire. You're-
Oh, that's fine. That's
yeah,
fine.
I've already stabbed one through the head. I've probably got doggo on me anyway.
Hey, look, we got dinner.
That is
I'm
a
not
fine
gonna eat
idea.
That. No. No.
Is there anything
I'm
else
a bear,
you'd
I'll
like
eat
to do?
anything. Like,
I'm gonna go in and crawl back over top of that boulder to avoid the retaliation.
You just come out and go, pow! Right by.
yeah.
Yeah, bye! You guys got this!
So, let's see. I think he's going to the fire giant. She's going to pick up another rock, and she's going to throw it at the group of you. It's going to hit 2 of you on a successful attack roll. However, we'll let it hit the person with the highest dex save can dodge the boulder. So if you like, you guys can do that.
3, 2, 1, go.
How did you dex save?
On your character sheet, it will be in the saving throws box next to the dexterity box.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say because I'm hitting just dex.
I don't have any modifiers to it, so
Can I use my uncanny dodge again?
You can if it
Well,
hits
it's not
you.
gonna hit.
Actually, Jay, with the highest dexterity save, Felicity just tumbles out of the way. So tell me, does this attack roll hit your armor class, Una and Filbert? 12.
Nope.
it doesn't.
It just goes wide.
Hang on. I'm on the floor. So does that have any relevance to being?
Technically, that would make a disadvantage on a ranged attack.
Should have
Okay.
kept your mouth shut.
Yeah, I know, but so disadvantage
On the attack roll, so you're okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
you're
that's fine. That's fine.
It's still the same.
No.
Okay, so next up it is Felicity's turn.
I'm gonna hit the other dog. There is
There
still
are-
one left.
All the
isn't
dogs
No,
are dead.
The
there?
dog,
Oh, they're all dead.
the last dog is
Oh,
dead.
the dog
Yep.
dead.
No, there's just the giant.
Go on, go for it.
Yeah, I'll hit her. Sword or bow, sword or bow.
Definitely the sword.
Alright, Bodhi. Yeah, I'll do it. I'll hit her with the sword. Oh, I'll try to anyway.
Unfortunately, as you run up towards the fire giant, she stops stooping to pick up stones and instead draws her great sword.
Oh dear.
Your slashes clang off of the thigh of her shin, of her plate armor, her greaved plates.
Her thigh? How big is this giant?
Giant sized.
This giant, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair enough. I'm not the most observant in the world, alright?
I should have done sneak attack
Really think you can sneak as you run towards someone.
before that, but
Oh.
I'm gonna go back.
Gonna go back. You
really
could,
quickly.
you can disengage as a bonus action as a rogue, so if you do want to move away, you can.
What are my other options?
Stand close to it.
Yeah, so I'll move.
Disengage.
Yeah.
Next is Unga.
Alright, now it's time
Una,
to go after
Una.
the dog owner. Okay, so first attack. Yeah, 11's not gonna hit her.
No, clangs off the thigh.
Her poor
20?
thighs.
She's got powerful thighs. She's thick. 20 does hit.
Yes.
Alright.
You find
Go
a
on.
chink.
Alright,
Go
so
for
that's
the killing.
11 slashing. 3 rage and 7 radiant.
Giving us another total of 22?
21.
21,
She's
yeah.
gonna be angry.
Oh dear, she does not like that. Philbert, it's your turn. Unless you have anything else, Una.
Nope, that's it.
Well, I'm gonna get off the floor, dust myself off, remove teeth from my armor.
I think you've probably got one canine stuck somewhere in your rib cage or something.
It's alright, I'll find it later.
Stab her
As long as
through
no one
with
else
it.
can see, it's fine. Now, I don't really know what I can do. I've got the ability Sacred Flame. There's a spell, the Sacred Flame. 2 seconds. Let me just see what that does.
That should work.
Yeah,
deals
that might
fire
actually
damage.
work.
It deals
You
fire
have a
damage.
fair point. I shan't be doing that. Actually, it says radiant damage.
Yeah, it's
it doesn't
radiant
say
damage.
fire
It's not
damage.
fire. It's not
Sacred
fire.
Flame, so yeah,
Ah, yes.
go for it.
I'm gonna try
Sorry, the word flame kind of invokes fire.
that. Okay,
So it's a dex save.
Yes.
What is your DC?
13? Is that it? That's
It
tragic.
hits.
How is it 13? Anyway, so 2d8.
Plus your wisdom modifier.
Yes. Right, hold on. Let me just quickly change this because it is
Hang on, let's grab you.
2d8 plus
Hang on a second.
wisdom. Done it.
Yeah, but for future, I have a feeling you're going to want to use this a couple of times.
Probably because this is actually good. Well, maybe.
Now, Sacred Flame is now also from the compendium in your thing as well. You can just click.
Oh, go. So, that?
DC 14, not even 13. There you go. So it takes 13 feet, 13 radiant damage.
Woohoo!
Right.
It's not even looking scratched.
Of course not.
Now the Hellhounds are all dead, so Alexander, it is your turn. Unless you have anything else you'd like to do, Philbert.
No, I'm good.
Are you staying at distance?
Yes.
I look over the boulder and fire my Eldritch Blast at the giant.
Pew pew.
20 hits! You catch it right in the face.
She can go in and take 27 points of damage.
Yeah.
Tis
Yeah,
but a scratch.
it explodes in her face. She holds her hand up to her face for a second, then wipes away like a bit of soot, sort of like style, very anime. And she just like since no one is close range again, she puts her greatsword in the ground, leans
I
down,
go back down.
grabbing another boulder, and throws it towards the cave where this damage just came from.
Well, that's fine.
Well, since she's aiming at me, it's 18. Yeah, that still hits.
And it still
And
hits.
hurts like a truck.
32 points of
Ooh.
bludgeoning damage.
Yeah.
Are you still alive?
Yeah, I'm still alive. I'm very, very hurt. Like, the boulder that I'm hiding behind just knocked me back again.
I mean, I have a herbalism kit.
No,
I
it's
know
fine.
herbs, but I
I've
have-
got this. I've got this.
Got
I'm
water
fairly
and
close
pestle.
by.
Next, it is Felicity's turn.
You're a bee. My chest
I'm just
hurts.
gonna stab it again.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't stab it last time, but I'm gonna try.
No one is close to it this time, so unfortunately you will lose your sneak attack.
I thought that
I was in melee with it.
Yeah.
Are you?
the
Yeah.
barbarian ran up and mowed her.
My mistake. I thought you'd all stayed ranged. Well, okay. She will continue. Next time she will modify her actions to reflect this. So yes, you would get sneak attack.
I will do that.
So let's have the
I'm sure
attack
that was-
roll first. On a 24, that is a hit. You also have your sneak attack, which is 5d6.
Come on, max damage. Max damage.
Oh, well, that stings a bit.
Yeah, it's starting to look a little troubled.
It's gonna throw a boulder at me, isn't it?
No, well, are you disengaging and running away? Are you doing
Yeah,
that again? Yeah?
That worked last time.
Yeah.
I would definitely do that.
I think it's a good tactic.
Seems to work last time, so why not?
Una, you would be next.
All right. Let's see.
If only you were a paladin.
15 does not hit,
15
probably.
does not hit, I'm afraid.
All right, let's try 22.
A 22 does hit.
All right. So that is 10 slashing plus 3 rage plus 11 radiant.
Very
So
nice.
24.
Oof. Yeah, you've landed a good strong hit there.
Yeah.
She's starting to look a little bothered. She's
She better.
starting to look like she might enrage soon.
Oh god.
That is what we want.
Filbert, it's your turn.
I am going to rush to Alexander's aid, hopefully.
Okay, running back to the cave.
You're hiding,
Yep.
aren't you?
No!
I think he's hiding.
Just leave the women to do the work for you. That's fine. We're doing pretty well ourselves. Don't worry.
Not at all.
I did some work, I swear.
I'm gonna try cast Cure Wounds.
At which level?
I don't have that many spell slots left, so two. Yes, so it will be 2d8 plus plus.
Is-
What?
I've
Thank you,
just
sir.
chucked it. I'll show you how to do that. It's really quick and easy, and it changes the game.
That.
So that's 18 points of healing for you there, Alexander.
There we are.
Yay.
You're less dying.
And it is your
Yep.
turn.
Well, thanks a lot. Pop up again and pew her in the face.
Pew pew.
I say you should just walk up and hit her. That's what
Oh,
we've been
yes.
doing, and we're doing alright. So
The 26 will hit.
I have disadvantage because of the poison.
Yes, you do. I guess the war cry's worn off by now, has it? Or
Yeah, it was until next turn.
okay.
Yeah.
Turns ago.
So a 19 that does still hit.
Cool.
Oh, good.
She's gonna end up taking 18 points.
18 points. Okay, yeah, she'll take 18 points.
Oh wait, no. Now I'm next to you. She's gonna throw a rock again.
Yeah, she's still not happy about all this radiant damage coming from the tunnel.
No.
where
She,
her dead doggies are.
she realizes that Una and Felicity are doing her some damage, but she's also realizing that the ranged people are possibly squishier, and it looks like one of them just healed. So she's gonna pick up a rock and throw it in the cage, in the cave. Does a 16 hit you both?
Yes.
Because she's targeting me, she takes disadvantage.
It still hits.
It still hits at 15.
Yeah.
Disadvantage.
It's the principle of the matter that counts.
Yeah.
It almost didn't hit.
I want it to be known.
Could you each take 29 bludgeoning damage, please?
Ouch. I am definitely not doing well.
You're a cruel master.
I'm going to feign death now, thank you.
I was gonna say, I don't just feign death. I'm very, very good at it.
Oh no.
I am unconscious on -4.
Yay! That's
What
blood.
else? Knocks you to 0.
No healing for anyone else.
Felicity,
So,
it would be your turn next.
Una, are you still standing next to her?
yes.
Cool. I'm gonna do that again then.
Go for the kidneys.
I'm planning to go for the face, but I can go for the kidneys as well. I'll go for anywhere, I don't mind. So I'm gonna hit it with my
kidneys are
sword.
probably like within your arm's range, or
Remember,
arm's
I'm a really
reach.
short bugbear.
Jump.
I'd have to. Yeah, so I'm gonna hit with my short sword and then do a sneak attack.
Oh, unfortunately, a 17 does not hit.
I'm gonna run away. And you can laugh, Boney, but I'm still alive.
I can't laugh. I'm dead. I would say I'm bleeding out, but there's not a lot to bleed left. Most of it's just been bubbled out of me.
But we've got backpacks. We'll put your bones in there. We'll take you somewhere.
To another cleric.
Don't
Can
use
you please
cure
take
wounds.
our
Don't use cure wounds. It doesn't work.
Una, it'll be your turn once more.
Okay.
Wait, would you come back to life? Lifeline?
I am going to attack recklessly for the first
Ooh.
attack. So I'll get advantage.
Solid strike.
Alrighty. So that's 16 slashing, plus 3 rage, plus 8 radiant.
Very nice.
And then... 11's not gonna hit.
No, but reckless attack lasts until your next turn, so that will
Oh,
also be an
no.
advantage.
Ah. Alright, so that's 15 slashing and 3 rage. So...
That is definitely a lot of damage.
That, do you know what? That is around enough damage.
Ha 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 ha.
The fire giant roars loudly and snatches up her greatsword. As a reaction, she swings at you.
Duck.
Does a 24 hit you?
It will.
Oh, no, actually, it's a 25 because she has advantage because you're reckless, doesn't she?
Yep.
So please take 19 slashing damage.
Halved, because I am raging.
Yes, of course.
Aha.
So that's 9.
Yeah, 9 points of damage. Yep. Do you have anything else you'd like to do?
Nope, that's it.
Filbert, could you please make me your first death saving throw?
How do I do that? Just click where it says death saves.
Indeed.
Yes.
1 success.
Okay. That's good, I suppose.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah.
Good. I'm not dead
Need
yet.
2 more of those. 2 more of those.
Alexander, it would be your turn.
Well, I see my cleric on the ground next to me. I'm not quite sure what to do, but I'm gonna try, like, if any bits of him are, like, not together, I'm gonna try to put them together.
Found an arm.
Playing Operation.
There's some of your drinks that you've got, see if it helps. Getting really drunk.
Wait, no, don't do that.
I don't think it's gonna help. But I'm gonna go in and, like, spend my time going in and trying to stabilize the unstable.
Okay.
You're calling me
I-
unstable.
Are you proficient in medicine?
No.
Do you have any experience in medicine?
I am.
I'm a noble. I'm a noble. I have other people do this for me.
So here's how we're going to do it. Full clarity. I'm going to get you to do a medicine check.
Yep.
If you roll less than a 10, Filbert will gain a fail.
Yep.
If you roll more than a 10, Filbert will gain a success. So 10 is your success.
Yep,
if you hit a 10,
10 is my number.
a 1, Filbert will get 2 fails and Filbert dies.
Yep. That's exactly what ends up happening. Of all the times to go in and get completely wrecked.
Oh my
Filbert,
god. Why did
what
you
I think, let's flavour this. Filbert picks up the cleric spellbook and goes,
Try this.
turn undead. I mean, I don't want him to be dead.
God.
Uses the turn undead spell and Philbert, your bones scatter across the cave.
That's a worthy end.
I don't think that's how that was supposed to happen. I want him.
I'm gonna haunt you.
I will go
Forever.
and yell. I will yell at the book, or I will speak at the book, being like, "You were supposed to make him alive, not dead." And then I like throw the
Not
book.
more
At,
dead.
I throw the book in disgust because of what happened.
Yeah, that's a justifiable reaction, I think. It is going to be the fire giant's turn. The fire giant is going to attack at Una. Does a 25 hit you?
Yes.
Please take 28 slashing damage.
Oh shit.
Half to 14.
And the second attack does a 25 hit you.
Yep.
Please take
Brave
26
about
slashing
that
damage.
Half to 13. Okay. Alrighty.
Felicity, it is your turn. Your sword suddenly begins to sing. Alexandrian, if you would, please.
What?
You are now a singing sword.
Oh,
I'm just
Well-
staring at it like, what the hell?
more of a casual harassment sword.
Like, can it communicate through singing, or is it just singing gibberish? Like, if I ask, it's like, will it answer?
Alexandrian, it's up to you. This could be Philbert, it could be another character, it's up to you.
Aim for the kneecaps.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll with it, and I'm gonna listen to the singing sword. We're gonna see how that goes, and if it goes wrong, it's the sword's fault.
Totally.
Bloody hell. Right. Una, you're still near the giant, aren't you?
Yep.
Good.
Back of the kneecap.
Okay, right, we're going for the back of the kneecap.
Solid hit.
Told
Finds
you.
the weak spot.
I'm the sassiest short sword.
I do my sneak attack, can't I?
You can.
Smite it.
Cartilage.
Ooh.
That's a lot of damage.
Thank you, singing sword. You can
You're
stay.
welcome.
As a reaction, the giant swings its
Does
sword
nothing.
around. Does a
Duck.
19 hit you?
It does. Can I uncanny dodge it?
You can. Please take 25 damage, which would be half to 12.
Okay.
Hee
Hee-hee.
I did say duck.
And now it is still your turn. If you'd like to do your runaway thing again, you can.
I would, thanks, yeah.
Yep.
Is that okay, sword? Are we good with that? Can we run away?
Oh, totally.
Oh, good. I'm so glad we're on the same wavelength here. Yeah, me and my sword are going to retreat, and we're going to go have a conversation and get to know each other and work out why the hell my sword is talking. It's going to be a good chat.
God.
Una, it's your turn.
Alrighty.
And I'm
Yeah.
back
Yeah. What am I? Yeah. Yep. Stab slash 19.
A 19 does hit.
Alrighty. So that's 10 slashing plus 3 rage and 8 radiant.
Solid hits.
Then another 19 again.
There we go.
8 slashing and 3 rage.
Very
Beautiful.
nice.
32 total.
The creature is beginning to look bloodied.
Beginning to look bloodied, oh my god.
As a
All right.
reaction, it turns in its rage and hits you. Does a 21 beat your armor class?
It does.
Please take 31 slashing damage.
15. Oy, alright.
Anything else you'd like to do?
That's it.
Well, no, I guess technically it's the singing sword's turn.
Well, I am absolutely no help right here. I suppose you could try hitting it again. That seems to be working. Just remember to duck.
So, Alexander, it'll be your turn in the cave. Racked with guilt, I suppose, having just killed your team member.
I didn't kill the team member. The book killed the team member.
I mean, that's open to interpretation.
It's not your
Which,
fault.
which, in shoot. The accomplice to this is the giant. Pew.
Pew pew.
Does
21
an
does
18
hit.
hit it?
Oh, an 18, yeah, 18 hits. No, wait, 18 doesn't hit. Sorry, 18 doesn't hit.
Never mind.
Oh.
Aw.
Darn, I was so excited.
Try harder.
I wish that I could. Sad face. I'm going to go in and start picking up the bones of Filbert.
Just push me into a backpack.
You're going to have some company now, okay, Cheshire? Just start
So-
putting...
The giant attacks Una. Does a 17 hit you?
No,
You're not reckless anymore, right?
not reckless anymore. No,
How about a 25?
that will hit.
Such a shame you weren't reckless. 34 slashing damage, please.
All right, so 17.
How is Una looking?
Very, very, very rough. Yeah.
Very
Yeah.
rough. I feel
Uh,
that's a good description.
Yeah, on a scale of 1 to 112, about a 28.
Well, that's one more hit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ooh.
Completely destroyed by one encounter. At level 10.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
fine. Went out with a bang.
I did. Literally.
He just tried to help his teammate.
That's what you get for helping.
Yeah, just don't do that in future.
I suppose that's maybe a hazard of battlefield clerics is running into danger zones as rocks fly. What we'll do
I
is
should have stayed in the library.
we'll hold Felicity's go until she returns. In the meantime, we will use Una's turn.
All right. 19.
A 19 hits.
Alrighty.
Just.
Oh, come on. 11 slashing, 3 rage, and 9 radiant.
Very nice.
Come on, do the thing.
Solid hit.
23. Yeah. 16 slashing,
Come on, come on, come on.
and 3 rage.
You can do it.
7, 30, 39. I got 42.
It's looking as rough as you do.
Haha.
Felicity, it is your turn.
I have a question. Like, does the sword feel pain? Do I have to listen to it, like, screaming?
Yes.
That's me on my way to needing to see a
No,
therapist.
no hesitation. Yes.
You're a lovely sword. I'm so glad we're stuck together. Are you still near the giant? Has that changed at all? Or
Nope.
Nope, still here.
fantastic.
Please
Thank
sneak
you.
attack, please.
I will do.
Yeah, the giant needs to die, like, now.
Hit it with mushroom sword.
Why are you swinging me?
A 25 hits.
Stop talking.
6 piercing and
Exactly.
Let's
Come on,
go,
come on.
max
big
damage.
money, no whammies. Big money, no whammies.
Oh,
Hey, that's still pretty
That
good.
is-
That's still pretty good.
many ones.
I know, right? This sword is terrible. I preferred my old one.
A creature swings at you. Does an 18 hit your armor class?
Yes. And can it dodge though?
Please take 28 half to 14 damage.
No.
No.
If you would like, you can hold up the sword, and the sword can also take that damage.
No! don't you dare.
I won't this time.
That seems a little dodgy.
Oh.
I get blown up, then embodied somehow in a sword, then you kill me again.
Or maybe you should pay more attention to not getting
You're
hit.
the worst party.
You're a terrible sword. I'm gonna run away again.
I was probably a worse cleric. It's not the point.
If you were a better cleric.
Alexander, it is your turn.
On
I'm
then.
going to
Pew
attempt
pew.
to pew pew again.
Pew pew.
Pew pew.
I don't think an 18 will do it.
No, I'm afraid not. I am afraid not.
Uh,
Creature takes its attacks on Una once more. I am just assuming now, Felicity, that you run away at the end of your turn. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's working.
A 16.
No.
No chance.
23.
Yes.
Oh dear.
These take 30 half to 15 slashing damage.
It's still up.
Still have a chance.
Now, Felicity, it'll be your turn again.
I'm gonna hit it again. This seems to be kind of working.
Ish.
Itch.
Ish.
Right.
The 20 hits!
Thank God for that.
Yeah, so, I guess Philbert the sword, your head plunges repeatedly into this blood and muscle
I have
and
no
sinew.
words.
I'll clean you off after. It's okay.
And your sneak attack as well?
Please be many.
Be very many. Many, many, many.
That's
20
very many.
more.
That's a lot. That is a lot.
Okay, sword, you're forgiven.
How much? A lot.
The
Enough?
creature falls to one knee. Could you both please make a dexterity save?
Oh boy.
As you pull the blade out, you have no idea what I've just seen.
Both of you succeed as the creature falls to one knee, shaking the terrain. As a reaction, it swings at you, Felicity. There's a 19 hit your armor class.
Yeah.
There's another 23 slashing damage, which you can halve to 11.
Uncanny
I
dodge.
think I'm gonna do that.
And you can also use the shield to defend if you like.
I'm not a shield.
Shh. You're
Does that
shiny
mean
and metal.
I take less damage, or does he just take damage as well?
It just means he takes damage as well. You're just sharing the brunt.
Yeah.
Now I'll be nice.
Una, this creature is clearly on its last legs. It is your
I
turn.
suggest you be nice, sword,
Yes.
and life is in my hands.
All right.
Smashy, smashy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna use my advantage on that.
Yeah, okay, so the 28 will
You should,
hit.
yeah.
All right. So 16 slashing plus 3 rage and 7 radiant.
Very nice.
Yeah.
And once more.
16 does
16's
not
not gonna hit.
I'm afraid. Alexander, it is your turn.
Once more with feeling with
Nat
the pew
one.
pew.
Oh!
Nat one.
Pew pew. No.
Fizzles out in your fingers. Just like sort of like.
Una's just gonna look back at the cave like, come on, dude.
Do something.
Me and Ono are just like, we're carrying this entire battle.
That-
Oh yeah, I forgot the
It was
creature's
that-
reaction to being hit. There you go. Does a 16 hit you? No, Una.
Yep.
However, after
That
Alexander,
blast-
sorry.
That blasted book was cursed. I swear it.
That explains a lot.
This is why I don't touch weird objects.
Una,
Yep.
please take another 26 slashing damage.
Oh,
13, and I am down. I am at 0.
Una, you're going to be picked up and thrown at the cave.
Don't do that. I'm gonna lose my sneak damage.
Does a 21 hit you, Alexander?
Does the 20 hit me? Yes.
oh my
Please
god.
take 31 bludgeoning damage from this from this barbarian that is thrown at you, and also you will take
Guys.
two death fails, please, Una.
Oh,
They go in and hit. She hits all 3 boulders that are in front of me. Those boulders hit me again, and I am also knocked down.
Felicity, it is you and the fire giant. It sits on one knee. You could climb
Go
its
for the
body
face.
to attack.
Oh, yeah, do that.
Ooh, yeah.
Yes, go into the path of its arms.
Why not? I lost my sneak damage, though. Okay, I'll hit it with my short sword.
Yay.
The 19 hits. Felicity, how do you do this?
It's not 8, it's plus
Yes.
4.
How do you do this?
Luck.
I mean, how do you do it? How do you kill it?
Describe it. Describe it.
Ah, I'm gonna cut his head off.
Just
Capitation's always the way to go.
Yeah, then the sword has to go all the way through it, and that's what it gets for being annoying.
Thank you, Crispy Waffles, who
And I
donates
like
you in
to
that
make
20.
sure that things are definitely dead, so I'm just gonna decapitate it.
You can take your time soaring away at its head.
why?
In the meantime, Alexander and Una, please make me one death saving throw. This could be fatal for Una.
Like little paper cuts, one at a time, to kind of hack and slash.
Oh,
there we
Una.
go.
No.
Womp,
The second one to
womp.
fall to the fire giant.
I'm not gonna get like a talking chess piece, am I?
Alexander.
It's
A
actually just
success!
my descent into madness.
So, Felicity, you managed to saw its head off.
I have. Trophy.
Do you like put it in your backpack next to your sword?
No, no, she doesn't.
There we go.
I,
Yeah, I'm gonna take its head.
I will not leave you
Although,
alone.
how big is its head?
It
Maybe I
is
should just like
massive.
It's gonna be
take a
huge.
finger.
It's gonna be huge.
I'll take like a trophy finger or
A
something.
tooth.
Oh, a tooth. That's a good idea. I'll take a trophy tooth and I'll attach it to my sword.
Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna have a trophy tooth.
Now, everyone else seems to be in the cave.
I guess I'm gonna go. Are they alive or are they all dead?
Well, you don't know until you walk in, but when you do walk in, it looks like Satan's bowling alley. As there are boulders everywhere, bones all over the place, the bodies of Una definitely lifeless, and Alexander groaningly lifeless.
I'm just gonna poke her with my sword a bit. You alright?
I don't think that's a good idea.
I
Don't
need
use-
C.
Read the book. Book.
Don't read the book.
Get the book.
I'll get. I don't want to touch it. It gave people bad luck. But yeah, sure.
How
I'll
do you know? Get the book.
go get. I'll go
Use
get
the
the
book.
book.
You also
can't
have a
use
nat
it.
20 to use, Felicity. If you'd like to
Sure.
try and heal Alexander, you could get him up with that nat 20.
Oh, okay. Yeah, do that.
Yeah, I'll give it. Okay.
So we'll use the nat 20, and Alexander, of all the party members, you are alone in surviving.
You lucky.
Of all the ones that died, I mean. So, on to the fire giant camp.
Okay.
Maybe
I'm
a
only,
short
I'm only on
rest would
36 health now. Though.
I
Take
need
a short
C.
rest. Roll some hit dice.
Yeah.
Well, you have choices. You can go back to the village and explain all the things that you found and the people that you have lost.
Can we drag Una's body back, or is she like?
Yeah, find a cleric.
I'm actually not that heavy as an elf.
Okay, I'm gonna get the book as well that Alexander threw somewhere.
And maybe some of my bones. Just a few.
Yeah,
I'll put myself back
some
together.
of your bones back. Maybe they can like magic the rest of you back.
Well, that's what happens.
Drag Una, and we should.
Wait, no, that is what happens. As a revenant, that is what happens. Gather my bones.
There
Is this
are
like the
already.
sword talking to me?
Yes, the sword is telling you to pick up all the bones. Not the ones that are obviously from a hellhound, but that could be interesting.
Felicity starts to wonder if this is her descent into madness or not.
The creature also had a
I
a
probably
couple
should
of.
have searched its body, shouldn't
It
I?
did have some items on it if you wanted to check them out. One of them in particular was quite obvious.
The sword.
I'll pick up the
Body.
bones.
I will go search the
Yeah.
body
Uh,
of the store.
Yeah, you do that. I'm gonna go in and like cry to myself, pick up the bones.
Get the book. You've already
Uh,
touched it. If it is bad luck, you're already there.
The hand that she wasn't using to throw boulders is covered in a fine gauntlet. It is finely crafted, masterfully crafted even, and embellished with small rubies.
Anna, take me some of that. It's gonna be cursed, isn't it?
She also has a small satchel. Well, I say a small satchel. Small to her, it's about twice your size, which is full of
It's a sleeping bag.
supplies.
Exactly.
Supplies for a giant's overnight stay in the forest.
It'll feed a family for a month.
Right? Giant sleepover.
Great, that's fantastic. Can
So
we
I
take
don't-
some of her supplies?
Yeah, I hope so.
So I don't have to move. I'm just gonna mage hand all of the bones into my bag.
Do you want to come get some supplies, Alexander? We've got loads. Got rubies and
I will slowly like crawl over all the boulders.
I'm like waving rubies in your face, like, look at this!
Look, shiny.
So quick to get over the deaths of Una and Filbert.
Right?
Oh yeah, we're over it already. Sorry, guys.
I am haunting you guys both.
So it's Filbert.
He was over it. I'm hoping that there's health potions in that satchel.
Una, we'll take your body back.
There are
Yeah,
no
can we
health
look in the
potions.
satchel?
Wait,
Oh.
wait. So if you find a cleric, they don't actually need any material components to resurrect? No, I'm just joking.
So, in the satchel there is a large sandwich. It is a ham sandwich, but the ham is thicker than steak for you guys. God knows what meat it is. Possibly
Who cares?
mammoth.
Oh wow. Sounds delicious.
I'll eat it.
There's also
Or you
a
should share it.
flask of water in there. The flask looks like one of, like, basically, like, to our modern brains, it looks like a petrol tanker.
Nice.
Couldn't have tea in it, though.
No, just water, I'm afraid.
You can bathe in
Don't
it.
worry, I'll flavor it as tea.
Thank you.
And there are also some various leaves in the satchel.
Herbal leaves or like tea leaves?
Massive leaves.
There is a chance that this was her TP.
Can we find out what leaves they are? Or...
You could certainly give me some sort of relevant check, perhaps investigation or nature or.
There you go. There's my 7. I have no
Nice
idea what
7.
these are. They are leaves.
It's been about an hour. The poison is lifted, and you are no longer
Oh,
at
thank.
disadvantage. On an 18, though, Felicity, these look a lot like spinach leaves, but like times 20 in size. Some sort of like genetic modification going on up there. But this giant is keen on its health.
God, I'm hungry now.
Was.
Roughage.
Giant kale.
We've got the health freak giant.
Yeah, she's got dreadlocks. And...
Smells of patchouli.
No herbs or health potions, though.
Yeah,
Worst
no
hippie
health
giant.
potions,
Not
I'm
anything
afraid.
useful.
Terrible
Well-
hippie giant.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I suppose the fight is over.
We're gonna need to go in and like.
Rest.
Well, yeah, resting sounds very, very good. I need.
Yeah,
A
should we go back to the watchtower?
before or after we take a nap.
It's raining currently. Sleeping's going to be difficult.
I wouldn't recommend sleeping where the giants were coming. Like they
Use
might
the massive
notice.
leaves.
Or sleep under the. Make a little cocoon.
We also have a cave. It's kind of dry and warm.
Isn't that where the big boulder went?
And half of my body. And all of your gold.
Oh, actually, that's a good point. While you were collecting the bones, Alexander,
gold!
and not moving, please can you make me another acrobatics check?
Acrobatics. Okay.
And then can you make me a dex save?
Okay.
As in addition, when you are back up on 1 HP, you would take half of that damage.
Ow. As I die again.
You stayed in the hot cave. I forgot. I should have done that to you every round, but I forgot.
No, you shouldn't have done that every round.
Sword, what do we do now? Everyone's dead.
Track him out!
Track him out. Everyone's dead.
He's not dead yet.
I'm gonna drag you all back to the guy. Is he not dead yet? Is he
Also,
still alive?
on Alexander, who was collecting Filbert and his belongings, you can also find all of your gold.
Yeah, I'll take that back too, thanks, and his.
Alexander and Felicity, you can resolve your death saving throws however you like. If you'd like to make a death saving throws yourself, if you'd like to help, you can do medicine checks. So the rules will be the same unless you have any sort of advantage.
Well, I'm the only one that's dying, so she gets the option of if she wants to help.
I've got medicine. Can I?
I want to help.
Can I help? No, don't
You're
touch that.
You're a sword.
Don't do that. No, you
Why
want to
not?
put
It's a
pressure.
knowledgeable sword.
Why not? Let's see. I'll tell you what. We'll use Filbert stats. You can do me.
Don't do that.
You can do me a charisma check, perhaps performance. And
Totally do that.
if it's higher than a 10, you will receive an advantage. If it's lower than a 10, you'll receive a disadvantage.
So performance.
Yeah. You get an advantage.
Haha!
Please
I'm
make your
helping.
medicine check.
So who's doing the medicine check?
Felicity.
did it.
Oh.
As the only other person.
I gotta make sure.
So you get 2 successes, Alexander. We'll say Felicity can just get you up. That
Okay.
yeah.
I'm getting out of this cave.
It's a good point, Felicity. As you made your
Fine.
way into the cave, can you
Fine.
please do me an acrobatics check? She looks so. Oh, could you please make me a dexterity saving throw? Please take the full 13, which I guess would be halved by your uncanny dodge, to 6 damage, as this flaming metal lands on your foot, I guess, as you dodge out the way.
Touches my foot. Yeah.
Ah!
Burns all the fur on your toes.
I'm an angry bear now. My life points are slowly whittling away, though.
Are you dragging Alexander out of the cave?
Yeah, go on then. It seems like he could do with a rest.
So you guys are out. It's raining. You're making decisions about where you're gonna go.
I think we should go back to camp.
You sure you want to stay in that cave?
Don't you dare leave me in there.
Be like, bye.
Don't need this sword anymore. No!
Yeah,
I need a minute to catch my breath.
I vote after that we go back to camp.
Well, I'll be right back though.
Or we're gonna die.
So yeah, we'll say you guys take 15 minutes of rest, and then you can head back to camp. So the 15 minutes, that'll get you 1 hit dice worth of health back.
Is that a roll or does it just go back
No,
on?
it's just 8 for you.
It's what?
8,
Ah. Where'd you get the 8 from?
because your hit dice is 1d8.
Ah.
Plus con.
Oh, yeah. I always forget that.
Excuse me. Killing players, it's so tiring.
What is it? 1d8?
Yeah, you don't need to roll, just... Don't roll it.
Okay.
Yeah, you
It's
just
just
get
8 plus... 8 plus your constitution modifier. I can't remember what yours is. 3?
2.
10 health.
does.
Okay, I'm less dying.
That's good. For you.
A boulder comes flying.
Let's
No, I'm
sort-
joking. I'm joking.
You don't want me to die because you're just going to be left in the middle of this giant land on your
I'm not
own
going to be
if
left.
I die.
I'm not. I've got 23 hours and 45 minutes. I will return. And then I will take everything from your dying or dead bodies.
I got your gold, mate.
Will you
Not for
please
long.
resurrect me when you come back?
I can do that.
Sweet.
I cannot do that.
Do we need to bring her body or?
No, I just put myself back together. As long as my entire body is not destroyed, it's fine. I'll patch you up. It's fine.
Alright. Let's go back
Meanwhile,
to
she's
camp.
just taking a hammer to your bones.
Yeah.
So, taking the sword, I'm destroying myself.
Love it.
So heading back to camp, we took 15 minutes, Alexander, so you can gain a hit dice back. You are muted. And as you guys head back to camp, you can see as dawn rises, it is young Jim now. Okay. Hello. How you doing?
Well, I'm okay.
Weren't there more?
Hello, Jim.
Weren't there more of you?
I'm in the bag.
I swear to God, that's not as dodgy as it sounds.
It's terribly dark in here.
I won't ask too many questions. Not my place.
It's probably best.
Yeah, it's better that you don't.
Definitely better for you.
I'm mildly concerned. But, so how did it go over at the crater?
Swimmingly.
I don't think swimming's the right word.
Wasn't there a barbarian with you?
Yeah, you don't know anything about resurrecting people, do you?
No, not
No.
not right proper. I don't know. Merchant down in the capital city, they might know that sort of thing. I imagine the local priest would know how to preserve a body so it doesn't rot and decay.
She might appreciate that.
We don't often come across this sort of thing, but every now and again.
I just hope not.
Yeah, she'll probably be quite excited actually. Doesn't get much chance to stretch them muscles. So what was it then? Old Harris, he reckons it's just a game of football now. He was coming back to the pub. He said it's just reckons they're playing footy up there and everything's going to be all right.
Wow, he went in and like jumped to that like really quick.
It might be better if you leave him thinking it's something like that. Otherwise, there's going to be like widespread panic. So.
Widespread panic of 2 people.
Widespread
Word
panic.
travels fast.
Why's that?
You never know.
Well, they could win the football match, obviously.
And
Exactly. Have you seen football hooligans? Oh God, I said it wrong.
Go on again.
Hooligans. I
That's
can't
it.
say it.
Well done. No, you did. You got it.
So let me get this right. The fire giants aren't creating weapons of war. They're just getting ready for a big cup final or something.
It's something like
Well, there was a
Don't
cup.
like that.
that. There was big balls as well.
Comes with being a giant, I guess. I mean,
Well done. Well done.
when you're of a certain size, you can't play with the little balls like we play with, can you? You need big balls to play with, otherwise you can't have a good game at all, can you now?
Please just leave me out for the birds. Just scatter me. Pull me out for the crows. It'll be fine.
Oh God. Let me cry. The crows won't want you.
So what do we do now then? Do we just wait for the cup final to be over and then it's all going to be alright?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
Oh, well, that's a relief.
that'll
It
be
is.
about. I don't know.
2 days.
Yeah.
How long is it to get the hell away from here? Everything is fine. It's absolutely fine. Do you have life insurance?
Well,
Is there a train?
we don't have that, but we do have the 500 gold what was promised for you for checking things out.
I'll take this. I'll look after it
I
for
need
him.
500 gold to raise dead. Just saying.
He doesn't have hands, so I'll have to look after that for him.
Well, actually, I need diamonds.
Obviously, Una doesn't either, so I'll have to look after hers. I
think-
diamonds, but I got
I think it was 500 gold split 4 ways, actually.
Yeah, but
Oh.
I'm taking your share.
Only looks like the two of you to me, so I'll tell you what, I'll give you 250 and I'll give you 250, Alexander. How does that sound?
You're a wonderful gentleman. thank
That
you.
works for me.
Right.
That's a lot of tea.
Well done. I'm glad everything's all right. I thought the village was doomed.
No, everything's fine, Jim.
We
Bye.
should-
Questioning the voices coming from the bag.
Yeah, I'm surprised nobody has yet.
I scared to be honest.
It's quite all right. Can we go to the inn, please?
Well, yeah, by all means, I got to stay here and take watch, but you know where the village is.
Thanks.
Let's go, Felicity.
Yep. God.
I need a strong brew.
He didn't even notice the talking sword. I think he's had a strong brew.
Well, I said I was in the bag.
I'm not questioning it. I don't care how much you say it. You get down into the village. There is an inn. There is a comely wench behind the bar, serving ales.
Brew me.
For breakfast. It's dawn.
It
I'll
don't
have ale
matter.
for breakfast.
Is your
It's been a very long morning.
is that
It's
your
been a very long
backpack? Is that your
morning.
backpack? Is that talking there?
No.
Oh,
I'm a
that's all right
ventriloquist.
then.
The backpack
The
answers.
wind.
That
Yeah,
one.
I'm a mimic now.
Like the
It's
fastest
very
beer
nice to
pouring.
smell
It's
it.
so heady. She's just trying to get rid of you. Like, there you go. That's free beers.
Thanks.
Free beers for free voices. That would be free copper.
I'll pay it.
Oh,
I'll tip her and everything. Enjoy that cash while you got time to spend it.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. What does that mean? While I've got time to spend it.
Just, life.
Make the
we
most of
we
life.
hope that you
Yeah.
go in and have a long time with which to spend this.
Hey,
Oh,
now,
no.
aren't you them adventurers that were checking out the fire giants?
No, that was the other ones that died.
I
With
bet
the
that's such an exciting life, isn't it? Like, I'd love to do something like that. I just hang out in this bar all the time.
Swap if you want. I'll hang out at the bar all the time.
Not this bar.
Yeah, take it over.
So
Well,
what's,
actually, no,
so
maybe
what's, is the village going to be all right then?
Yeah.
Why do you say that with such trepidation?
It's just my
Trepidation.
personality.
Oh, fair enough.
It's a fairly large word.
What are we going to do? Oh,
Drown your sorrows.
whilst drowning my sorrows, I'll approach the
Ah.
conversation about the priest and where we can find. It was priest, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yes, there's a priest. He's out the back at the minute, just getting dressed. I'll go and get him.
Brilliant. Thank you very much.
What kind of priest is it?
Down this ale very quickly.
The priest comes forth. He looks a lot like Father Ted. He
Hi.
walks forward, goes. Yes, good morning. How can I help you?
We have a dead friend that we need to be undead.
Yes, right. Yes, fine. Just lay it on the table. I'll fix it.
I'm
now.
always straight to the point with these things.
Lay them on the table. I'll fix it for you. God, my head is killing me.
Do you know how to bring people back? Like, have you done it before?
I'm not
or-
going to be bringing her back. No. I'll just preserve her body. I assume you're going to take her to the capital city where they do resurrections for like 500 gold or something like that.
Awesome. Thanks. If you could preserve
I
her.
could do that.
Well, why
Here's
aren't
the
you
thing.
alive, sword?
Technically, the sword is alive
Yeah,
if
that's
it's
true.
talking to you.
Hang
Doesn't
on.
have any hands though.
Melt it down. Wait,
Or
no.
eyes.
Is that there? Is that a talking sword?
Yes, I'm very special.
That's fantastic. You know they're worth a lot of money.
Wait,
Are they
no.
now?
Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
I would give you at least 50 gold pieces for a Tarkin sword.
That seems a little low. But
I'm not that attached to it. Although, you know, there are giants, I kind of need my sword, so I'll have to pass on this
that
occasion.
is true.
I had 2.
I had heard that there wasn't any problems. What do you need your sword for?
Because you never know. What if we have to
We
go
might
back and
need-
have a look again?
Yeah, we could go in and just.
We don't want them to lose the cup final now.
Exactly, right. And as
Go
you could tell by my friend, my sword is very helpful, and she did not have one, so I'd like to keep one. Thanks.
I feel that is a slight fabrication.
So the body on the table, the priest just takes some holy water, he flicks water on it like very offhandedly, and he says just like that, and the body is preserved.
This is in the middle of the pub.
Yep.
Oh.
Is the body preserved or is it preserved?
A bit of column A, bit of